Okay, so today we're again practicing how to use context clues so that we can guess the meaning of a word that we might not know. So in our slides today, on slide number 3, we're supposed to look for these words that are in the first column. The first word is community, and the paragraph that it's in is in paragraph 1. We're reading the story on page 4 and 5 of our close read called Exploring My Community. We're going to go to paragraph number 1 right here, and we're going to annotate and look for the word community. So I see it here and here, and I'm noticing those are repeating words. So now we've learned that in order to decide what it means, we have to read the text. So I'm going to annotate around the word and see which context clues help me know the meaning of community. That's what a day is like in my community. So far it doesn't tell me any clues. So I'll keep reading. A community is a place that people call home. Look at that. Right there. A community is any place that people call home. The word is a clue that it's going to give you the definition. So I'm going to go back to my slide and I'm going to type in the whole thing that I annotated. Community is a place that is any place that people call home. All I did is I lifted the line from the thing that I annotated that told me the definition of community, and I copied it exactly and put it in there because this is my supporting sentence. It tells me what community is. So I lifted the line. So now in the third column where it says your definition, you can put what you think based on the context clues what a community is. And in my opinion, since it says in the story, a community is any place that people call home, my definition is a community is a place where my family and friends live. Because wherever they are, wherever my family and friends are, that's where I call home. So that's my definition. See how it says your definition? So I put a community is a place where my family and friends live. So now I'm going to go to the next column and it says revised definition based on the dictionary. So up here I put a link to the dictionary, and if you click on the link, it'll take us there. And then right here on the left-hand corner where it says Word Explorer, you type in the word community. And click go. And it says there's lots of definitions, so we're going to pick the one that matches our story. A particular area where a group of people live. There's one. Number 2. A group of people who live close together and have shared interests. Number 2. All the plants and animals that live together in the same area. Okay, so we got 3 choices. Which one of these 3 definitions match the story that we're talking about? So remember, in this story, it's exploring my community. And it says a community is any place that people call home. And if we keep reading, the author is telling us about where he lives and what's around him. So if I go back to the definition, which of these 2 or 3 definitions talk about where a person lives and what's around him? So I'm going to choose definition number 1. Because according to the story, it's talking about, look at the story, it's talking about the animals that live around him, the buildings that are around him, and the beaches that are around him. It doesn't talk about the people on this page. It talks about the area he lives. So if I look at the definition number 1 says area. And again, look, it shows pictures of the area that he lives. Definition number 2 talks about the people. Definition number 3 talks about the plants. So based on the story, since the author is talking about the area around him, we choose definition number 1. So now I'm going to change my definition, revise definition based on a dictionary. See how mine, I said it's a place where my family and friends live, but based on the story we're reading, it talks about the area. So now I'm going to change my definition and say community is about the place where you, the place and the area where you live. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to look at the words that you need to find from the story. Wetland in paragraph 1, founded in paragraph 2. And then these 2 are optional, those of you that want to do it. Okay, but I need you to do the next 2 words and use the same strategy that we have been using. So you find the context clues. This one is where you're lifting the line off the page where you found where you find the definition. So it should match what's in the story. Column number 3 is your definition, what you think it means. And then column number 4 is when you went into the dictionary up here at the link and you matched it to the story. And then you type in your final revised definition. Okay? All right, good luck.